Welcome back, everyone. It is April, and look, soybean for miles. Yeah, we got our work cut out for us today. There is tons of fields of soybean ready right now. April is not the best price. June is, so we still have a couple of months before we're going to sell that stuff. I did all the business. Actually, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see. So, wish this thing wasn't here. So we've got these fields here all ready to go, and this one down here. Now, this guy's coming up next month. This guy's coming up next month. Those are. This is another soybean. This one is sunflower, however, but everything else is soybean. So we're going to have tons, and I believe in June, the cotton's going to be ready. So that's kind of exciting. That's a new thing. So yeah, guess what we're doing today? Time to get out and harvest. We're going to do some mass bulk harvesting, and we're going to do this. I think we're going to try to do this one harvester per field. I'm tempted to start over on this side over here. We'll get these three knocked out over here, and then we'll work our way west. West? Yeah. Hang on. East. Disoriented. So if we can get these three fields done right ahead of us, I think that would be wonderful. It'll make carting easier as well. Oops, did not mean to do that. There we go. How's everybody doing today? We are down to 2 episodes this week. We have a new series starting. Should be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. A little bit different. Try to do stuff a little bit different every time, right? Alright, just go. Just go. Let's just tab over here. So I'm having a little bit of a dilemma. I guess I'm trying to decide. I have to do a lot of stuff off camera now for this series. Whoa. And the problem is, let's go this way. The problem is I want to keep you guys in the loop and everything, but I'm trying to figure out what it is I should be. Why is that doing that? That's weird. I want to keep you guys in the loop. I want to keep you guys involved, but at the same time, there's high amounts of repetitive stuff going on. So I'm trying to trim it down so that it's meaningful episodes, you know what I mean? I feel like harvests are the most meaningful part, but that said, it'd be good to mix it up too, right? So I know that today we're going to start, basically what we're going to do is we're going to start with 3 fields. We're going to get them harvested, or, we'll get them harvested, and then when we're done, we're going to start taking care of the fields. So we'll get the tractors out here and the planters and everything we need. And we're just going to keep moving along. We're going to get, kind of everything moving in a big, coordinated choreography. I don't know if I'm making sense. Let me know what you think about that. I have to figure out my next crop as well. I think we're going to do a ton of corn, a lot of it, and probably sorghum maybe. I'm not sure. Nice. I did sell all of the stuff that was good for March. There was a few things, not a lot though. Had mostly to do with the ethanol and the corn gluten meal. So I sold all that. We're now over $10 million. We're a fifth of the way to the goal. I have a feeling by June we're going to be much further than a fifth. We may be almost halfway to the goal, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that pans out. Depends how the cotton goes. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the cotton. I think we're going to need more than one spinnery, so I think we're going to build another one. All right, there we go. Off you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to. I don't think this spinnery is going to be able to produce fast enough. And the reason I say that is because I've used this spinnery before. I used it on the New Frontier series. So I kind of feel like we're going to need to get one more at least. So why don't we do that right away? I forget how much these things cost. I think it's 200,000-ish. No, not there, in here. Let's jump right down to 200,000. I have a mod that sorts by value. There it is right there. There it is right there. So what I'm going to do, let me turn a bit here. I think I'll do is I'm just going to set it up the same way. Kind of like that, so that they're kind of in a row. I can do stuff. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? But I'll work it out. Okay, here we go. 180. I've got some room here to do something. I don't really need much more down here, to be honest. Maybe another spinnery. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But at the end of the day, this is going to be about producing a lot of cloth, and you know, we're kind of gonna try to keep them both full of cotton, but anything in excess we'll sell. This field's going to produce quite a few bricks, so we'll see how that goes. How much? Let me just look at something first. Spinnery. They hold 200,000, so realistically, that's going to be not very difficult to get to. So I guess suppose we could fire up a sheep farm to help this, but I have a feeling it would get a little congested. All right, I need one chaser. Okay, I do have flour to sell. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of flour to sell, but it's not the best price. January is, and we're kind of past it. So why don't we have a look at flour? And it's going to drop. Should I sell it? I have a feeling I should sell it all. We're going to make a lot more. As a matter of fact, I believe there's still quite a bit of oats in here. But we're full. I have to sell it. Okay, another chore. That's fine. Let's grab all this. I mean, I don't have to sell it. I could take it out and just put it aside. Put it in some kind of storage, maybe. But we may as well. It's almost $1 million, right? So we're gonna get tons more. Actually, I don't have any other crops coming now to put into here. So that's a bit of an issue. I'm just going to get nice and tight up here. Makes it a lot easier. Okay. Oh. Okay, good stuff. I guess I'm coming through here. And I'm assuming Bloomingdart, but I could be wrong. Wholesale. Oh, geez. What's the value at all stations? 22, 2181, $8,000. I don't really want to drive all the way down there. Actually, you know what? Let's take a drive. I got some time to kill before the harvesters are full, and there's really not a lot of other stuff to do until then. Let's go for a drive. Beautiful April spring drive out in the country. So I was doing some rough math, some rough mental math, I guess. I was trying to figure out how much money I'm making per year right now. Just trying to kind of project out, you know, how long it's going to take us to get to that 50 million. And my best guess right now is that we are making about 10 million per year. Game year, right? So I think that really kind of means another 4 game years. Well, no, not 4. Sorry. It'll be 3 more game years before we hit that amount, unless I can figure out a way to accelerate that. There's a couple of ways to do that. One is obviously stop spending, but the other is I could buy more fields, which is not stop spending. And but the problem is I don't like. It's a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work. And when I say it's a lot of work, it's more about time than it is actual, difficulty. But I've been sending workers out to do stuff, to fertilize, to do all that kind of stuff, and it's a waiting game, even with some of the biggest equipment. So, yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. We're gonna have to figure that out. Typically on my series, I'll run a month per episode. I don't think we have. Where am I going? Oops. I don't think I want to do another 30 episodes. I don't think that's what I want to do. Where am I going with this? I don't know which of these triggers is the sell point. That's it, I guess. All right, so that's 500,000 there. Yeah, I'd like to wrap up this series probably in the next couple of weeks. So four episodes maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's just going to mean that I'm going to do stuff off camera, right? It's time for change. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling the pull to wrap some stuff up and move on to new stuff. I'm excited about this week's new series. It will be based on the New Hope map. And we're going to do something, I want to say a little different. I say that every time, but basically what we're going to do is a little bit of the phrase that comes to mind is fine foods and drinks. A mod off of Mod Hub, which I don't normally do, but it's a mod that lets us make wine. So we're going to be making some wine. We're going to be making some fine exotic cheeses, some artisan breads. That's kind of the flavor that I want for this. New Hope is a sandbox map, so we're going to be, building out our farm in the process. But there's not going to be any kind of heavy-duty challenge. No goals to meet or anything. We're just gonna relax. It's gonna be mostly easy settings. We're just gonna relax and make ourselves a nice little farm. Enjoy some, making fine foods and drinks. And we'll see how it goes. And if it's 10 episodes, it's 10 episodes. If it's 20, if it's 30, whatever it is, we'll just do it until we stop having fun, kind of thing. Alright, let's grab the rest of this. I have a harvester that's getting close to full. Alright. And there should be more coming out, a bit more. And that's it. Not a ton. All right, let's head back. 90%. These harvesters make some pretty short work of these fields. So I think we're going to get through the harvesting pretty quickly. It's the planting and all that stuff next. It's going to take some time. So it's April, so I think we're going to put in a bunch of corn. I think we're going to put in sorghum. Yeah, I think those will be the two. We've been kind of working with those, but we're going to make a lot more corn. And we'll plant it closer to the mill and the biofuel production. This field down here to our left is I'm not digging it because it seems kind of far to get to. So I think we're going to start planting maybe we should put more cotton there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. This will be another cotton field. Okay, I'm excited about that. I didn't think of that before till just now. It's right next to the other cotton field. I won't have far to bring the stuff to the spinnery. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's a plan. Okay, I got one harvester full. Another two that are very, very close. Let me just drop this off here, and then we'll take care of that business. Oops. Okay, so we basically got almost 700,000 bucks there. Let me just pop. Whoa! Let me just pop this over here for a second. There you are. Okay, these three fields here are going to be corn. The other side is going to be sorghums. And I'm thinking we're going to take the seed drill type crops out of the rotation. We're going to work, I think we're going to work purely with planters. Okay, who's next? Where are you? This guy's full. We won't worry about canola. We'll do, we're just gonna do sunflower. Actually, hang on a second. Hang on. Let me just double check something. Not oil mill. Here, central ethanol. So I can make, oh wow, did we go through all that already? Man, it just processed this super fast. I had a bunch of corn. I'd forgotten to reactivate. It just processed the whole thing. Awesome. Let me deactivate it. Oats. This is a bit slower. Not bad. I got 130,000 liters of pig food. We're just going to keep that, letting that build up. Here we've got yeah, 27,000 liters of canola oil. Actually, I should check when's a good price for that. Yeah, I just squirreled, didn't I? What I was trying to look at was canola does diesel, so I don't want to do that anymore. We're going to do ethanol, and we could do ethanol with sorghum and corn. So we're going to focus on ethanol, diesel, meh. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, and since I squirreled again, canola oil. Canola oil. Best price is December. And it's not great money, but no, we're definitely not selling now. It's a big jump in price there. Okay. Okie dokie. I have canola somewhere. Where is that? Oh, I still have it in the silo. Alrighty then. Okay, after we're done with these fields, I've got 1, 2, 3 again, so I'll get these 3 knocked out next. I'll put 1 harvester on each, same thing, same plan. And then eventually I'll send another one down here, take care of this field, maybe 2. And we'll start putting cotton in there. Yep. And sorghum, kind of feel like I want to do all this sorghum. We're going to put soybean right after the sorghum, but, you know, takes a while, right? All right, let's head back. Actually, you know what? No, I want to keep the canola oil. Okay, we'll just hang on to it. I'm worried about being maxed out. No more room. That oil production. I was supposed to look up another alternate oil production because I think this one's kind of slow, but I didn't do it, so I'll do that later. Okay, this field's almost done here. I'll take this harvester. It's finished, and I will move him to the largest of the fields over there, which will be this one on the right here. Let's get this put away, and then I'll get some tractors and planters. The planters are direct drills, so that'll make things easy to get the corn going. This trailer's pretty long. I'm gonna open this up. Oops. I don't know why. This makes it more airy. Okay. Let's get a 1050 out. We are full. We did fill some of the equipment up after. The bulk pricing is brutal. It's I had some people chime in on that in the comments about how excessive it was for me to buy bulk. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever in reality. Soybean, cotton, green beans, lavender, corn, there we go. And I think we can actually start this guy. So let's do that right away. Alright. I just got some soybean in here, but we're not going to bother emptying. We're just going to run over the other field. The other far field over there is probably almost ready to get started with some corn as well. Alright, off you go. No, not quite ready yet, but I'll go get the other drill. 1050. Give me another 1050. There we go. This one is not full, but you know what? I'm not going to bother. This really does not take much seeds. We should have enough to get 1 or 2 fields done with this many seeds. I think I'm just going to cut across here. Why? Because I can. I think I'm going to head up here. See how much smoother it is to run the harvester on this field, but after I fix those 2 little bumps, we'll call it, on the side of the field there, I took them out of the picture. This field, it's like a glove. That's what I was thinking. No. This field's easy peasy now. Pretty straightforward. That guy's gonna be done at the other end, I think. That's on the last pass. Yeah. We'll get started very soon. Should pop some trees in here. Let's plant a couple of trees. In here. Trees. I want some big old trees. Bigger. Oh, they don't look very big, do they? Let's put one of these. And let's put 3 of those. Trees are few and far between around here, so may as well put them when we can. Okay, I'm gonna start this planter here. Let's just get started. I trust they won't run into each other for a while. So the idea will be harvest, then plant, then fertilize. And we'll just run through. They'll just follow each other around the circuit. This fella, we're gonna put him on the bigger of the remaining fields. Actually, what do I have again? We'll put him on this field, I guess. Yeah. It's pretty full, so actually, you know what? Let's go to the other field. We'll go to the long one. I want to get that one taken care of because it needs to be plowed, and that's an extra step. This field over here is I missed it. I was supposed to plow it and I didn't do it. I kind of forgot about it. So we'll harvest it, plow it, then plant it. That's going to be one extra step for that field. All right, let's get this done. We're almost full here, so we're going to have to get the chaser down here very soon. They're all pretty synchronized. They're pretty close. Now let's get this ready. We have a fair amount of fertilizer in here, but there's still some inside here. I think I can grab it through the wall. There we go. Nice. There's even a bit more left. I'm gonna put a road right through here. Do that in a few minutes. I think I'm gonna sell one of these houses too. I don't need to own 2 homes. Okay, this guy we're just gonna leave here. He's gonna start on this field. And what's next? I need my cart. I'm gonna have to go bail these guys out. I don't know if this is the one that's almost full. Yep. Excellent timing. We'll just take them right in. Okay, awesome. Let me race over here and grab the next one. Busy, busy. I don't know how many of you guys farm like this. When I first started playing Farm Sim in FS19, this is all I did. It's this type of farming. All these big fields. Okay, this guy is almost full, so let's hit that one. We'll start the unload, and then we'll get the other harvester. Come on, there we go. Okay, pipe in. Yeah, the reason for clearing out one of the houses is so I can have a big access to my yard. I can just come into the yard with the headers on and just barrel through, cut through the farm kind of thing. I can cut through crops, no crop destruction on, and I do it occasionally, but most of the time I prefer to try not to. All right, this one's going to get started here. And this guy's full, so we're going to go unload this and we'll put it in the silo for now. I'm going to do the big sales in June. See, I just drove across it. Sometimes I don't even think about it. Now, I use the feature to coordinate cruise control with the harvester, but it actually changes the cruise control. Now, where are you? Right there. Now, one big spend we're gonna have to do. Maybe this episode. I'm not sure. We gotta buy a cotton harvester. That's coming up next month, I think. It might actually be 2 months still. Have to double check that. Okay, how's this going here? Now we're starting to slow down. Now I could follow behind after I plant, after I fertilize. I could follow behind and spray for weeds right away, prematurely, kind of thing. And just create a long chain. So, anyways, I'm in a holding pattern here. Actually, let's do that construction work. Let's do that. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so I own these two houses. Trying to think of which one. I want a passage through here, so let's just paint that up right away. And it's asphalt like that. And we're going to shift lock that in. Okay, so we've got one access through here. And then I will smooth out the ditch here. And smooth that out a bit. Okay. As far as the houses are concerned, do I want to do that? I just don't want 2 houses. Maybe I'll just open this up right here. Maybe I shouldn't even bother. The more I think about it, the more I think maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. This does need to be cleaned up though, doesn't it? Let's do asphalt. Let's do this. I'll leave a little bit of grass there. And a little bit of grass there. Kind of extends the yard out. We do the same thing over here. Have a large yard, right? Okay, well, yeah, textures don't match, but it's all right, I guess. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. Okay, how's this going? For some reason it didn't go all the way back. I wonder why. See what I mean about the seed? Look how it's barely using any. Okay, let's just get some more stuff ready. I'm gonna get the plow out. So it's ready to go. I do like using the 1167 for this. Yeah, so this week's episodes will be Tuesday today and Friday? Yeah, Friday. And then we're going to be we'll be hitting up Rancho on Wednesday and Saturday, and new series starts on Thursday and Sunday. Rancho's coming along really nice. I'm really enjoying that series. That one's going to be a difficult one to give up. This is not boring. Everything's a unique challenge almost, you know. The only boring part really is the fact that I've been relying on wood beams a lot. Sawmill with wood beams to keep us financially afloat, because it is a tough map, tough settings, hard economy, seasons are on, everything. So, yeah. I've started to realize something. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but when I play just by myself, like no recording, none of that, I think I would really enjoy seasons and hard settings and all of that kind of stuff. When I record, though, for a series, I don't know, the pressure's on a little bit to keep every episode entertaining. And it's easier to do when things are moving along fast and money's coming in fast, so you can build new things and buy new fields and all that kind of stuff. But when nobody's watching, who cares if it takes 20 minutes to connect your trailer, you know what I mean? I know I'm exaggerating a bit there, but yep. everything is going really well. This guy here, almost ready. I'm going to try to come over with that planter and fix that little bit there before I start this. And then we'll jump over to this other field. I'm looking at the clock right now and the hour is just flying by. Still got a bit of time, but I'm just going to start, I guess, with the process of what I'll do off camera. So we're doing corn over on this side. We're already well underway. All three of these fields will be corn. On the other side, the fields that are being harvested right now, all of those are going to be sorghum. And the one field down below, way down there, is going to be, once that's harvested, we're going to put cotton in it right away. So next month, next episode, because I don't think I'm going to move ahead beyond that. Next month I will harvest the other soybean fields. There's 2 more coming up, I think. Let me just double check. This will be ready and this will be ready. Yep. And just going to teleport here for a second. Yeah, this will be ready next month. This one here, I'm not sure. This will also be ready next month. Okay, so we're doing cotton next month. Definitely I'll be waiting. Definitely be waiting for you guys for that. So yeah, we're gonna have to shop and buy a nice cotton harvester or 2. We will get the Unreal type, the Titan Colossus style, which we'll try to make it not too unrealistic. Let's grab up these guys here this little bit. Okay. Sort my way around here. We'll start the fertilizing right away. That'll be good next episode. Okay, continue with corn. This will be a little while still. Tap, tap, tap. All right. Let's get that started. All nice and fertilized. Let me get one of these ready too. Oh, herbicide I don't have a lot of. And that I definitely go through. Let's go load this up too. I need another 3,000, I think. 3,000 or 4,000 liters, so I'll buy 4 IBCs. Actually, no, I think they come in 2,000 liters, right? Herbicide is 2,000 liters, so I'll buy 2 of these. Actually, you know what? Let me buy 4 because the other sprayer probably needs some as well. Oh, that's weird. Didn't continue filling. What happened to my mod? I had a mod that did continuous fill. Did I turn off something? Bulk. I did turn it off. Okay, not quite sure why I toggled that off, but okay, so this is going to be ready here as well. We're just going to follow behind the fertilizer spreaders and get proactively spray for weeds. It's almost full. This one's not almost full. This one's almost fuller. It's going to be this guy. Wait. I think it's the other one. Yeah. All right, off we go. It's much nicer working one harvester per field. Just, there's no collisions. Multiple fields are getting worked at once. Then I can follow through with different fertilizer spreaders, different herbicide sprayers, different seed drills or planters. I like it. It's simpler. It seems wasteful. See what I mean though? These sprayers, spreaders, they do a very quick job. This is, it's not a small field. It's not a huge field, but it's not a small field, and we're catching up real fast to the planters. Okay, where am I? All right, keep this in mind. We've got 10,735,000 and change. It's something to remember for next episode, because we're going to see just how much we're going to be able to sell. Next episode, we will most definitely move ahead till June. We got a lot of stuff to do before we can, so it'll be late in the episode that we move into June, but we're going to start our soybean sales. It's going to be a good episode, I believe. All right, folks, that's going to be it for this one. I'm just going to chug along here. We're going to just keep progressing, having everything follow through the process, through the workflow. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one, I guess. Yeah, if you are enjoying this, please consider subscribing. Hit the like on the way out, please. Thank you. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you guys have an awesome day.